What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Blank Frank, back again with another video. And today we're going to be talking about the evil dentist. So this kid was about 5 or 6 years at the time. He is now like in his early 20s now. He had to go to the dentist one day. His mom was about to have to his mom made him have to go to the dentist, which the kid didn't really like dentists at the time. He still doesn't like going to the dentist or anything like to this day. You know, he doesn't really have like a good feeling about it. He just doesn't like going to the dentist and stuff like that. So, and the weird, not the weird part about it, but like what's even like worse is that it was like a new dentist, so you don't really know how the experience is gonna be like going to like a new dentist. So he goes to the new dentist to the new building that he's never been before, and he's thinking everything's gonna be like it's gonna be scary for him basically. But it really wasn't at first. When he got inside the building, he goes inside the building. There's a GameCube on the wall, which is, if y'all don't know what a GameCube is, a Nintendo GameCube. It's basically one of the consoles Nintendo came out with like probably 20 something years ago. Yeah, that the woman at the desk had like gave like the kids there and stuff like that lollipops and different types of candies and stuff like that and suckers and stuff like that. And then and there's also a treasure chest, which if you had no cavities, you would be able to get a toy from the treasure chest. So after he realizes all this and gets his candy and sees his stuff, and he's playing on a GameCube, he's thinking that all of this, that going to the dentist, a new dentist, is not so bad. That's what he thought. So yeah, he was like gonna have a good time until they end up calling his name. They end up calling his name to go to the back, and as he's going to the back, the lady there tells him that there's not enough room in the back, not enough space in the back in the back office, the back of the office. So the mother can't go with them, and to talk to the dentist or anything like that. So him, kid, he's kind of now is getting like a little scary because like he usually is okay with going somewhere that he knows and knows a lot and stuff, that has experience with. But this is a whole new dentist, so he doesn't really have no experience with it. So he would like his mother to go with him, but she can't because there's not enough space. So they're going to the back, and then as they're going to the back, the lady is like the lady from the desk, basically at this front desk, is her whole mood changes. Like her mood goes cold. Like she was all friendly and stuff like that. Now she's just bland. Like she starts saying like just get in, like instead of like have a seat right there, have a seat on the desk. She's not polite anymore like that. She's not mad or like aggressive or anything like that. She just had a different mood. It was just bland. It wasn't like all joyful and stuff like that. So the kid realizes that. Then he realizes that the dentist, but he didn't even know it was the dentist at first because he had came inside. He came in to the room, the office, with a white T-shirt on. He didn't have on, those what is it? I don't know what you really call it, but it's just the outfit that a dentist really has. They got the white outfit, white shirt thing over them, right? And he had pants. Kid didn't see that on him. He didn't, because this kid didn't know that it was a dentist because he didn't have on a dentist attire, basically. So the dentist ends up telling him, the kid, that he's a dentist and he's gonna be the new dentist and stuff for him, stuff like that. The kid's just like, okay. And so, like, immediately after he comes in, the dentist asks, nah, he doesn't ask, but he just asks the kid to open his mouth, and with no gloves on, the dentist puts his puts his finger in his mouth. No homo. No homo. No homo. He puts his finger in the kid's mouth with no gloves on, which the kid, everyone would think that the kid, not the kid, but the dentist would have like some type of like equipment or like glove wear or something like that. He didn't have nothing. He didn't have none of that on. And the kid was weirded out about it too. He was weirded out about it too. Puts his finger in his mouth, and then he asks the kid to bite his finger. He asked the kid to bite his finger, and the kid was like, "No, I'm not gonna hurt you." He asked him again, "Bite my finger." He was like, "No, I don't want to hurt you." It's weird. He was like, "No, I'm not gonna do that." Right, and he keeps on asking again. He says it again. Then he was like, "Bite my hand," and like bite it like hard, which is kind of weird. He was like, "Bite my hand and bite it hard," and this kid was like, "All right." He said something else like he said something else, but I don't really remember. But he said, yeah, he was like, "Bite my hand and just bite it hard," so he can check and see if you have like cavities or something, which is weird. That's a weird way. I don't know. So he ends up biting his finger hard, and then the dentist starts groaning. He starts groaning. He's like, he makes like he's like an angry look, kind of little angry voice, angry groan. So, and the kid, and he takes his finger out of the kid's mouth. He was like, "Oh man, why did you, why did you bite my finger so hard?" And the kid was like, "Cause you told me to." And then the dentist was over here trying to play it off like he didn't say that. He was like, excuse me, he was like, "No, I didn't tell you to do that. I didn't say bite it hard. I said bite it." And then the kid was like, "You told me to do it." And the doctor was like, "I don't recall saying that." Now the kid's at, seeming like he's crazy or something. He was like he was like he said it again. He just ignored it. Right? He ignores it. So and then after they move on and but not move on, but still, doctor was like, and since you did that, since you bit my finger too hard, now you're gonna pay basically. And by doing that, ends up grabbing he ends up saying that since you bit my finger too hard, now I actually gotta. And he only did that. He bit his finger hard, kind of check and see if he had like cavities or like a loose tooth or something like that. So they move on. So the dentist says that he's gonna pay for that, and now they're on to removing the plaque off the kid's teeth. And as he's doing that, the doctor, the kid realizes that the dentist, well, I keep saying doctor, but the dentist is basically using, that metal tool that the dentist used. That's like it's like kind of like a little sharp tool that they use to remove the plaque off her teeth and stuff like that. He ends up using that to remove the plaque off his teeth. You know what I'm saying? To get cavities off or anything like that. Check and see if he has cavities at the same time. And as he's doing that, he is hitting the kid's gum on purpose. He's hitting the kid's gums on purpose, and then the kid's like, "Ow, ow, it hurts," and stuff like that. He's just disregarding that. So after he finished doing that, the dentist is like, "Okay, so how did that feel?" And then the kid was like, "It hurt." He was like, basically saying it hurt a lot and stuff like that. It was painful. He was like, "That's what I thought. That's what you." He was like, "That's what you get for biting my finger too hard." Then the kid was like, says this again. He was like, you told me to bite your finger hard." He was like, "I don't recall that." And he was just basically just saying that he doesn't remember saying that. And kept on calling him an idiot. He was calling him an idiot and basically getting mad at him, criticizing him for biting his hand and saying, "If you didn't bite my finger too hard, I wouldn't have done all that." And it was like, and then the kid was like, "All right, well, since you're feeling this way," he didn't say that, but he was like, it was based what I'm saying, but what he said was, "All right, I'm just gonna tell my mom because all the bad stuff you did to me and all the stuff you said about me." And then the dentist's mood like his whole like the way he was acting and stuff like that just changes from like criticizing the kid and making him pay for biting his finger too hard, which he basically asked, till changes to him saying how, oh, you don't need to do that and stuff like that. And the kid was like, no, I'm going to do it because you said all this bad stuff about me, and you made my gums hurt and stuff like that. And he was like, all right, how about he made like a deal. He was like, okay, how about this? How about if you don't tell your mom about what happened, what I said, I will give you, I'll let you get a toy from the treasure chest, from what I said from earlier. And the kid, which was a kid, like 5 or 6 at the time, said yes. And he went, he said, I'm not going to tell my mom about it or anything like that. It was basically kind of a win-win deal. And at that point, kid didn't really know like how bad it was, how bad the situation was until like he got older and stuff like that. As he got older, they end up he ended up having to go back to the dentist, and the mom realizes that the kid was, which was a teenager at the time. He realizes that teenager was horrified. He wasn't feeling too good about it still. And the mother asked him why, and the teenager at the time told him why. Told him why. And she was like, you never told me this. And he was like, well, I didn't really seem for there to be a reason why and stuff like that. All right, but you basically understand what I'm saying, though. But that's gonna be the end of the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and get us to seven subscribers. All right, peace.